Hello there, welcome to this Vinyasa based flow yoga practice. I look very forward to see you on the mat in just a moment. So we begin our practice today lying down on the back. If you come onto your mat into Supine Baddha Konasana, lying butterfly. So bring your soles together, soles of your feet, and allow your knees to gently fall apart. Bring your arms quite a bit away from the body, so your palms can face up, the shoulders can relax. And just notice if this is too much for the hips, you can also bring your knees in together, so your feet are on the mat. And now lift the head, tuck your chin down towards your chest, lengthen out through the spine. So make any adjustments that allow your body and yourself to feel fully comfortable to begin with. And as you come to lie on your mat, let's take a moment together to arrive in this practice. Allow your eyes to soften or your gaze to completely go inward. And imagine by doing that, by withdrawing from one of the senses, you're simply allowing yourself to become present with your body and your practice. Allow the day thus far to float away. Anything that is still to come, allow that to stay aside as well, so you become fully present in this moment. Feel a bit of weight through the body relaxing down towards the earth. Shoulders relax, hips are heavy, soles of your feet are connected and the knees gently fall apart. And for today's practice, we establish an even breath, even breathing rhythm. So I would like you for a moment to just become aware of your breath. Notice the inhalations, the exhalations. Notice where you feel the breath in your body. Does it feel quite nice to breathe, quite open, or do you feel a bit restricted? And then let's see if we can change that, if we can really start to establish a deep, nourishing breath. So with your next inhale, inhale for as long as you can, draw your breath all the way down into your belly. And exhale through the nose. And as you continue in your own rhythm, we're not going to count today, or we're not going to build a specific practice. It's an even breath. I would like you to just feel, if you can, bring your breath, your inhales and exhales, to a same rhythm. So you feel your inhale, allowing your lungs to fill. And on the out breath, the lungs to empty for about the same length of time. And now do that for 5 full rounds. Inhaling and exhaling. Enjoy your breaths. Really see this as a first warm up here. So imagine you breathe into every single part of your being, your body. Feel the breath in the front of your body, but also in the back of your body, where a lot of the lung tissues sit. Lower back, upper back. And for the last couple of rounds here, simply breathing, really give your all. So try to breathe in. Nice long breath, very nice exhale completely. One more full round. Beautiful, beautiful work, very, very nice. Then continue establishing a deep breath. Now bring your hands to the outside edges of your legs and slowly guide your knees in together. From here, straighten your legs down towards the beginning or end of your mat, wherever you lay, and then lift your body and shuffle your upper body all the way to the right side. Keep your legs centered for today, and then step your left foot over the right. Bring your arms above the head. Grab hold of opposite elbows, and just again make sure your head is comfortable. Now for this side body stretch, you go over to the right as far as you like and try to relax the head wherever it naturally falls to. With your right hand, gently start to lift the left elbow without raising the shoulder, and then start to bring the elbow a little bit more towards the right side as far as it feels good. So with every in-breath, imagine you lengthen your body from the heels all the way into the area of the elbow. And as you breathe out, maybe you feel a bit more of a side body stretch. A couple more rounds here. Imagine breathing into that left side body, the area that you're opening. One more inhale. To make this a bit more active, now extend your arms. Right hand grabs hold of the left wrist, full body stretch. Beautiful work, and then slowly shuffle your body back through to center, uncross your feet, and then lift your body and bring it over to the left side as far as you want to go. Right foot comes over the left leg, and then the elbows grab hold of each other. Tuck your chin down and let the head relax wherever it naturally flops towards. Left hand this time grabs hold of the right elbow. With every in-breath, imagine that you feel your side lengthening, so an active stretch. And on every out-breath, just notice if you want to draw the elbow slightly further to the left. You don't have to, so see how you can work with your breathing. 2 more breaths. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, side body length. Beautiful work, very, very nice. And now, like we did before, extend your arms up and overhead. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Feel your body, the length from the heel all the way into the fingertips. Your body awakening and energizing. Very, very nice. And then slowly bring your body back through to center. Uncross your feet and then bring the soles of your feet down onto the mat. From here, extend your left leg up towards the skies and keep your leg nice and long. You can keep it bent, but just try to find length as much as you can for the hamstrings. Grab hold of anywhere of that leg you can comfortably reach. That could also be the calf, the foot. Just make sure your shoulders stay down. And then start to point and flex your left foot a few times. You can also exhale through the mouth if at any point you feel like you need to release a bit of heat. Keep gently pressing the sacrum, the area of your lower back, onto the mat. Very nice. And next time you're flexing the toes toward you, you push the heel up. Just stay here for a moment. 1 more breath. You can draw the leg in as close as you'd like toward you. Beautiful work. And then for lying pigeon, take your left foot onto the right thigh and start to guide your left knee forward and open. You can stay in this variation, or you can lift the right foot, thread your palms around the back of your legs, just a different variation. And whichever one you're choosing today, make sure it's the right one for you. Gently start to sway the body left and right. And also allow your head to go with that flow. And this can be quite a nice massage for your entire back line of the body here. Keep reminding yourself of opening up through the hips, so left knee is drawing forward. Left foot is gently pressing towards the thigh. With the thigh you're resisting. Very nice. And then come back to center. Just hold your stretch wherever you are for a moment. Inhale. Exhale completely. And then slowly release. And let's move over to the other side. So from here, extend your right leg up. Hold onto the leg. And then start to point and flex the foot a few times. And make sure as you start to move that you're not using any other muscles that don't need to be used here. So the jaw stays relaxed, the neck stays relaxed. And you're simply breathing into that hamstring stretch. Very nice. Next time your toes are pointing toward you, imagine you want to press the heel upwards, either towards the skies or the ceiling above you. Maybe hugging that leg a little bit closer in toward you. And then for figure 4 or lying pigeon, bring the right foot on top of the left thigh and try to mirror what you've done on the other side. So you might lift the leg, I've done that on the other side, or you keep it low. The right foot is flexed to protect the knee, so make sure that your foot is comfortable, your knee is comfortable, and then gently start to rock the body left and right. With that sway, allow the head to go with it, the breath to guide you. And then come back to center, hold it for a moment. Allow the right knee to move forward, maybe feel the stretch even down into the glutes. Beautiful work, and then slowly release, bring the soles of your feet down onto the mat. Now roll onto any side you'd like to and find your way up into tabletop. So slowly transition into all fours. Knees under the hips, palms under the shoulders, spread your fingers nice and wide and claw your mat with your fingertips so you take some weight off the wrists. Make sure you're not hyperextending with the elbows, so the bony bits of the elbows are pointing out, and then start to rock forwards and back a few times. And just start to find the connection with your yoga mat. So the feet, the hands, they're continuously finding the earth, the ground. You're pressing down, you're not gripping. You can sit all the way back into child's pose and really bring the weight over the wrists. Beautiful work, and then come back to center for cat and cow. Drop your belly, lift your chest and your gaze, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round your spine, lift the shoulder blades up. Tuck your navel in towards the back. Very nice, let's start to flow. 4 more rounds. Inhale for cow. Exhale for that rounded cat pose. 3 more, enjoy this movement, this arching and rounding through the spine. For the last couple of rounds, really try to exaggerate the movement, not forcing it, that's a difference, but trying to get into the maximum shape. Very, very nice. And then as you come back to center from here, step your left foot all the way forward. If you're working with blocks, to lift the earth a bit more, you could take your right hand onto a block, left palm comes onto the left knee, and then roll onto the outer edge of your left foot so you can start to open up through the hip. As you do so, look at your right leg and make sure your foot is in line with your knee and you ground through the back shin. Now try to spiral your chest forward and then up towards the ceiling, so you're gently coming into that rotational movement. Hips relax. Breathing here. And if you feel comfortable with this, again, keep grounding through the feet, then open your left arm out and up towards the skies, finding a nice chest opener here. Inhale, look towards the left hand. For thread the needle, reach your left hand underneath the right armpit. 2 more counts. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to twist. 1 more round, inhaling. Exhaling. Very, very nice. And then from here, guide your left knee back to center. Lift your right knee off the mat. Right hand stays where it is. And now for an even more open twist, extend your left hand all the way up towards the skies. You can look up, you can look down, whatever is most comfortable for the neck. Try to keep your left knee over the ankle and then reach your left hand back for a few shoulder circles. And see if you can stay nice and steady through the legs. So this is really for the upper body, that movement. Obviously strengthening for the legs as well. 1 more round. Beautiful, beautiful work. And then for your first downward facing dog, release any blocks. Bring your hands down and then swing the left leg back to meet the right for your downward facing dog. Feel your arms reaching forward, fingers spreading wide. And then gently start to rock the body side to side here. You could do a bit of a movement through the hip joint. Beautiful work. And then for the other side, bring your knees down onto the earth and step the right leg forward. Left hand on the block or on the earth, right hand on that right knee, and then roll onto the outer edge. And also here you can gently flex the toes. Make sure it's okay for your knee. Untuck your back toes, ground through that shin so you feel the hip flexor on the left side opening. And then once you're ready, extend your right arm out and up. Look toward your right hand as you inhale, reach, reach, reach. As you exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left. Inhale, linking movement and breath now. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale, reach, reach, reach. And on the out breath, slowly bring the palms down, roll onto the right foot again. Now lift your left knee. Feel nice and long in that left leg. Have a look that your left heel is over the ankle and then open it back up into your full twist in this high lunge. Guide your right knee forward and then look at the right hand and start to follow your fingers with your gaze for a few shoulder circles. You don't have to look at my tempo, just go as fast as it feels good. Beautiful work. For downward facing dog, again release any blocks. Hands come down, shoulder width or mat width apart, and then lift the hips up for your downward facing dog. This time bend your legs one after the other. Find some movement for the hamstrings. Very nice, and then lift your heels high off the ground, look forward and take nice small steps all the way to the top of your mat. For Uttanasana, you're standing forward fold. Hold opposite elbows, relax the head and gently sway side to side. And then as you come back to center, release your arms down. Again, you can use blocks here or on the earth. Bring your right hand into the center of your mat. Feet are hip width or further apart. Bend your right knee towards the right elbow. And then to twist, extend your left arm out and up. And imagine you're grounding evenly into your right hand and your feet. Reaching into the left palm. Beautiful work. And then for the other side, left hand comes down, left knee bends inward and open up through the right arm. One more breath. And then slowly release. To roll up to standing, start to tuck your chin down. And nice and slowly roll all the way up into Tadasana, mountain pose. Very, very nice. And then come to stand at the top edge of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Open your palms forward for mountain pose. And then let's start to flow. Depending on how much space you've got, you can reach your arms out or forward. So inhaling, palms meet up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the body halfway to lengthen. Exhale, release for plank. Step your right foot, your left foot back. You can stay lifted in high plank or bring your knees down. Shift the body forward, lower all the way down, keep the elbows close into your body. Inhale, open the heart for cobra. Exhale, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward, walk, hop. You can step to the top of your mat. Exhale, lift the body halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees with a nice long back, come up to standing, wave your arms up, lead from the heart. Exhale, hands come down. Beautiful work, 2 more rounds. Inhale, full length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Release your hands, step the other leg back first, just to mix it up a little bit. High or low plank, shift the body forward. Lower all the way. If Chaturanga is in your practice, you can do halfway for upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, look forward, walk, hop or step to the top. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and bow. Bend your knees, lead from the heart, up to standing. Exhale. Mountain pose. Beautiful work. From here, we're going to add on, come into our flowy sequence for today. So we inhale the same way for a half salutation. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, lift the body halfway. Release the hands down and step the left foot back for warrior two. Ground to the length, the short edge of your mat, your foot down. That's probably more complicated than needed. And then wave up for warrior two. So the idea in warrior two is the back foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. And with your front leg, you're creating like a triangular shape. Arms are long, front knee over the front ankle. And send your gaze over into the distance here. Now breathe into this posture. Imagine opening up through the hips here. Beautiful work. And then for a little bit of a flow here, we inhale. Same here. Reach the arms away from one another. As you exhale, flip the palms and open your heart towards the skies. As you inhale, roll through the shoulders, flip the palms. And then exhale that same rotational movement to open up. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful work for your vinyasa. Release your hands forward and down. Step back into your plank or half plank. Shift forward. Take a round of flow here. Cobra or up dog. And if you ever want to skip it, just come straight back into downward facing dog. Very nice for the other side. Lift your left foot. Step the left foot to the left hand and ground the back of your heel down. Coming up into warrior two. Arms are nice and long. Hips are open and your legs are strong. For our flow here, inhale. Reach your hands apart. Exhale, flip the palms, shoulders soften and the heart opens up. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more round, breathing in. Breathing out, heart opens. And for your vinyasa, or again, downward facing dog, release the hands, step back into your plank, shift the body forward, lower down, through cobra or chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a moment in child's pose now. Bring your knees down to about mat width or further apart. Soften the hips to the heels. You can form a pillow with your fists, or you could reach your arms forward. And as you come into this position of rest, just try to find that even breath again. And just focus on that, nothing else, just your breathing. Your nourishing inhales and exhales. Beautiful work. And to keep the energy up, let's move back into downward facing dog. Take it nice and slow to get there. And now this time, bring your hands to the feet. So walk your palms all the way towards the back edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and bow. Come up to standing. Lead the way with your heart. Bend your hips, your knees and the hips maybe. And exhale, hands come down. Very nice. Now from here, bring your feet wide apart into a wide-legged stance. So feet are parallel. And your arms come back into warrior two arms. As you inhale, lift through the chest. And now bend your knees just very gently so you're not locking the joints. Imagine diving forward with your heart. And then with your left hand, you grab hold of the outer edge of the left leg, right hand on the right leg. You can hold your toes, the outer edges of your feet, just as far as you can comfortably go. And then start to open your elbows out And imagine you draw the crown of your head down at the same time as you lift your sits bones up. So you send some energy through the hips upwards. Taking an in-breath and out-breath here. And then bring your hands onto the hips. Lift the body halfway. Then bring your left hand into the center of your mat or onto a block. And if this is too far away to reach, no problem. You can take your hand onto the same leg. For this twist, open your right arm out and up. Breathing in, breathing out. And now, like we did before, create a few circular movements here. You can continuously look down, just rolling through the shoulder joint. You can follow your palm with the gaze. And then send your right hand down. Keep your feet nice and earthed or nice and grounded. And then reach your left hand out and up. Start to rotate through the shoulder. Very, very nice. And then for a form of a wide-legged down dog, reach your hands forward as far as you comfortably can. Bring the head in between your upper arms. Stretch through the back muscles. Very, very nice. And then start to walk your hands back in. Gently bend your knees, hands onto the legs. Lift halfway. And then slowly come all the way up to standing. Very, very nice. Now, similar to Warrior Two, but we're going to do a version of surface lunge. I would like you to turn your right heel in. So your foot is pointing towards one corner of the mat. Knee is above the ankle roughly. Hands in front of the heart. And then start to sink down, so as if you were surfing into that lunge. Keep energy through the left leg. Bending the right knee. Now, as you inhale, come back to center, feet parallel. Exhale, turn the left leg out, and I do the same as you, by the way, so I'm not mirroring you. Left knee moves forward, right leg is nice and long. And as we now move from side to side, just focus on your hips and really feel that opening. You don't have to go too far. You could really go into a squat here. Every time you inhale, you come back through center. Exhaling, lunging. Beautiful work. Next time you come over to the right side, bring the right arm down and the left arm up. Similar to extended side angle. You can reach as far down as you like. Just keep your chest nice and open. One more breath here. Coming back through center. Then you're lunging over to the left side, left arm down, right arm up. Feel energy moving into your entire body with the breath. Very, very nice. And then slowly, slowly come back to center. And then we're going to heel toe the feet all the way back in together. And for a last round of vinyasa, a slow round, come to stand at the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders up and down, and let's begin with inhaling, arms reach up. Exhale, soften and bow. Inhale, halfway lift, head looks down. Release the hands, step it back for plank. Shift the body forward, lower all the way, maybe halfway for chaturanga or cobra. Breathing out. Downward facing dog. Now from here, soften your knees down to the earth and then come into a seated posture. I would like you to extend your left leg forwards and bring the sole of your right foot towards the inner left leg. Keep the left leg bent or straight, that's really up to you. And then inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, twist towards the right knee. Bring your left hand down, right fingertips behind you. As you breathe in, find length. And as you breathe out, come into your twist. Nice open twist here, so you really have space. Breathing in, imagine you ground, or rather you reach out of your left heel. You sit nice and tall. Exhaling. One more inhale with your right hand, push the mat away, lift, lift, lift. And then exhaling, coming all the way back. From here, for the same side, again, we reach and lift. And then for a forward fold, dive forward, lead from the heart. You can hold on to either side of the foot, or just soften your hands down. Remember, it never matters how far you're folding. It's more about keeping the breath going. Every time you inhale, feel that gentle rising sensation of the body. Every time you're exhaling, that softening. And then to come up, use your hands and very slowly make your way back out. Let's change over to the other side. Right leg is long, left foot is towards the inner thigh. As you inhale, open up through the body, turn towards the leg, left leg, and just see how far your body goes here without forcing it or without using your hands. Right palm down, left fingertip as that back support behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to twist. And I know recently I keep mentioning that quite often, but I've heard it from one of my teachers once, and he said, breathe as if you really mean it. And sometimes it can become so secondary in our practice, so we kind of lose our awareness with it. So try to feel the breath now. Enjoy it. One more inhale, lengthen. Out breath, back through center. Inhaling, imagine you align with your chest. You align your chest, that was a bit too quick, with your leg, breathing in, breathing out to dive forward. Keep your right toes flexed. Keep reaching the crown of your head forward. Shoulders soften, neck relaxes. Breathe energy into your back. Beautiful work. And then one hand after the other. Slowly find your way back up. And for our final resting pose, Savasana, it's already time. Come to lie down on your back. As you know, or might know actually, you can have the soles of your feet on the mat, knees resting inward. Or for a more traditional version of Savasana, you would extend your legs long, feet are flopping out, arms are again away from the body, palms facing up as a gesture of receiving whatever you need to take from this practice today. Get really comfortable here. And as you close your eyes and withdraw from any senses, any distractions around you. As you come back to yourself, your body, just take a moment to tell yourself that it's now time to let go. To let go of the practice, any movements. And imagine the weight of your entire body sinking down towards the earth. As if your muscles are really undoing. Let go of any breath awareness. Just feel the breath like gentle waves coming and going. Eyes are soft, throat relaxed, chest and belly nice and soft. Have trust in the process and enjoy these next few minutes in stillness in your Savasana. And as it's time now to slowly start to move out of Savasana, without too much effort, just start to deepen the breath again. Imagine breathing into all parts of your body to awaken the body again, very slowly and gently. Start to move your body again. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Gently rock the head from side to side. And to come up, roll onto any side you feel drawn to for a side lying position. And if you can, with your eyes closed, start to make your way back up into a comfortable seat. You can rest your hands down onto the legs, or as a gesture of gratitude, I would suggest you take your hands to your heart. And just bow your head down. Maybe as an insight at the end of this practice. Or to really say thank you and be grateful for whatever you wish to be grateful for right now. And I bow my heart in gratitude towards you. And thank you so much for practicing today. From my heart to yours, namaste.